Your support of the Adaptive Recreation Program. All of you that have either supported the program or who have helped toward getting this program here, or have worked on the program, or have donated, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So you've helped make this possible. I do want to give some special recognition to a couple of organizations. One, Northwest Alabama Council of Local Governments, who helped me tirelessly research funding for this program. Keith Jones and his staff at Northwest Alabama Council of Local Governments. Also, Congressman Robert Adderholt and his staff, they supported community block development grants through the state of Alabama and have signed that to DECA. And also, Governor Kay Ivey, she could not be here today. She's at a governor's convention in Missouri. But she did send a proclamation and commendation, and I want to read that because she was instrumental in giving us $250,000. The Muscle Shoals City Council. Muscle Shoals City Council has matched that. We had a little bit of sticker shock when we started researching this. We began the Adaptive Recreation Program in 2003 and 2004. And we've steadily come up and added things in the park. If you see our handicap accessible playground, our handicap accessible splash pad, and now the niche facilities along with the bus that we have that takes to the different programs. And of course we added a third gymnasium where we would have room. But I want to thank our city council for staying supporting this program. Governor Ivey did apologize for not being able to be here, but she sent a commendation and proclamation, and I'm going to read that. Whereas sports are a vital development of the state of Alabama's youth and create a foundation of discipline, teamwork, and accountability that better equips them to grow to the leaders and communities need. And whereas thousands of children across the state of Alabama live with special needs, inhibit them from participating in organized sports. And whereas the city of Muscle Shoals recognized this issue and worked in tandem with the community to find a solution that allows those with special needs or abilities to participate in organized youth sports. And whereas the city of Muscle Shoals erected what is known as a miracle field, in which baseball field features rubberized surface and allows children with special needs or abilities to safely participate in sporting activities in baseball and soccer. And whereas the city has joined an international nonprofit organization with more than 200,000 participants, and whereas the city of Muscle Shoals solved many complex issues regarding funding for this project and was able to secure a $250,000 block grant, making a long-time goal of the city a reality. Now therefore I, Kay Ivey, Governor of the state of Alabama, do hereby commend the city of Muscle Shoals for the devotion to the children and special needs in their community, and that is signed by the Governor Kay Ivey. Thank you for helping make this a reality. I think this is just going to be a cherry on top of the cake for everything that we've tried to do and work toward. But you've made a lot of kids who have challenges. They're going to have a lot of good time on this field. So thank you for coming today.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We've got a few other individuals here this evening we'd like to recognize. Police Chief Clint Reck is here with us, as well as Fire Chief Sean Malone. Obviously, NACOG for putting the grant together and overseeing this project, Keith Jones, Heath King, and Tiffany Boyd. City Engineer Brad Williams for engineering the project with plans and construction oversight. Obviously, the Muscle Shoals Park and Rec staff for all their hard work on the project, and the mayor and council for obviously allowing the Muscle Shoals Park and Recreation to build this project. We'd like to introduce some of the contractors and subcontractors. The contractor of this was North Alabama Paving, David Michael. Subcontractors are Big River Electric, Austin Fencing, Great Southern Recreation, Coldwater Landscape, and Ford Construction. Thank you to all them. We'd like to recognize all the sponsors for this project. The gold sponsors, Ark of the Shoals and Martin Supply. The Muscle Shoals Electric Board, Matt Bernauer. The Muscle Shoals Gas Board, Tony Burns. And Muscle Shoals Utilities, James Vance. Thank you to all of them. Our silver sponsors are Marcel Black, Larry Stutz, Johnny Morrow, and Barry Dean of the Alabama Baseball Coaches Association. The Civil Group, Mr. Brad Williams, Murphy Turf Farm, and Coldwater Landscaping. Our bronze sponsors are Jackie Powell Foundation, Miss Nancy Powell and her grandson Noah Brink. The Long Lewis Foundation, North Alabama Paving, David Michael. Allstate, Josh Kelly. Dick's Sporting Goods. BSN Sports, Mr. Pat Clonch. Walmart of Muscle Shoals. Buffalo Rock, Danny Owens. T-shirts and more, Jim Fiscus. Let's give all of our sponsors a big round of applause and thank them, obviously. At this time, I'd like to introduce Jennifer Adams. She's the adaptive coordinator, and she's going to go over this evening and next year's season at this time.
Welcome. This is a dream come true for a lot of us, isn't it? I wanted to kind of quickly go over the season that we're going to be having coming up next year, 2020. That kind of sounds weird to say 2020. But registration will take place from January 6, 2020 to February 28, 2020. So you can register at MSPR, one of the gyms up here, or you can go online at cityofmuscleshoals.com and to register. Registration is free. Teams will be sponsored by local businesses and organizations. The season will begin March 16th of 2020 and will conclude May 1st. So that's going to be, we'll have games played every Tuesday or Thursday nights, and it'll be right here, of course. We'll be forming the teams after registration is complete and going with that. Games will consist of 3 innings and will last approximately 45 minutes, so you won't be out here too long. Everyone will have opportunity to develop their skills and independence throughout the season. That's our goal, is for people to learn to be independent and to gain new skills. Team sponsorships. If you're interested in sponsoring a team, it'll be $250, and you'll have like your name on the team. So if you're interested in that, just find me afterwards or call me at MSPR anytime. If I could I go ahead and have the Shoals United Stars and the Muscle Shoals Parks and Rec teams to kind of come out in the dugout areas. Start making your way out there now.